My name. Oh, hey. Hello everyone. My name is Cooper. Must we go forward back here and then reset my well. Okay. Reset it. Hello everyone. My name is Cooper. Today I'm going to play Samsung Zero. So last stream we just helped to restored. We just restored the serving shop and then a shooting range and an aquarium, although it's very few features over there. So we're going to restore the rest of the parts. Then we're going to play all the mini games. Yeah, all the mini games. Okay. So I shut down all voices. Okay, I just come here. 60%. So yeah. Try out the following 3 days cooperation. Okay. It seems we got some troublesome 3 days cooperation going to mess with us. What the reason are going to mess with us? So let's go to talk to Yuzuha and find out why they're going to mess with us. These good players found unlocking guitar start by the second starting to lash out. Think it's okay if allies I give them a little wake up call. But it's very loud, but so I decided to dim down some voice. Although it's fine, although still fine. I don't want to get too loud and hurt my ears. So go for it, but stay safe. So okay, let's get the rate of dumb. So we got help from Lucy, we got help from Grace to set up the stalls. Do a big thank you for you. Hello, welcome to my stream. This might be people look. I think I would get more frequently to go on stream like that. You do, huh? I like your skin. You do special attack is a sweet scare on enemies when if the attacks enemies in this state, it triggers favorite match, causing them to continuously take damage matching what that the character's attitude. Okay, whatever, just look there. バカ簡単な仕事だったのに調子こきやがって Okay, let's split with all three gate people out of the place. You took some money. その仕事について詳しく聞きたいのだけれどお花に思いを刻んで今のは保安 Hey! Okay, the skin still puts some robo to help there. じゃあピーピー泣くしかできなくしちゃおうね波のリズムを感じて初級勝負ゆずは手伝うのだわここは私が完璧なシンメタリー波乗りタイム差し貫くのだわ潮風が頬を触れる The Turks were quickly taken away by resort security, who just arrived on the scene. They were handed over to public security for questioning. Once the theft come to light, the crowd figured the ghost story is nothing more than a distraction cooked up by the thieves, and they casually went about their day. Oh, thank you, you kind of Thank you, you Game Boy 17, for liking my stream. If you so if you can follow me, please don't forget to subscribe, and give me a like. That would be helpful for my alphagram. Will attract more people. So don't forget this point. Okay, let's continue story. We finally get with these cuts. Nah, your timing's perfect. Monato, it was your store entrance that overwhelmed these two adults, forcing that guy Wales to step up inch and try to take control himself. That guy, he totally gives off steadily in a suit, right? He's the manager of Three Gates Corrupt, right? Why would a mid-level stack from Big Top company head out for his resort? Wales had a lot held a grudge against our resort for ages, like he said, he's our creator. But for the longest time, he didn't even care though enough to show up. I didn't expect he would bring a gang of bugs today. Ever since we took her, the results come back to life. I've honestly started to believe things are turning around. He must be hurt about that and decided to stir things up. As for hunting they mentioned, that absolutely never happened. In 5 years since the resort opened, there hasn't been a single real hormonal instance. Still, those ghost rumors start making the rounds not long after we first opened. So, somebody is building some false info or the cracks. I think Free Gates Cooperation is a rival company. They also own the resort and he wants more guests. He wants to rob some guests from here. So they build the story and hopefully they will turn over to their side. Okay. Hello, Sarah. So I think it's a story, right? But whatever, the main lines don't give me an answer. Those goes from a struck at devastation below to our resort, then when just what's it? Just when it was beginning to flourish. From that on on, things only got worse. I can't believe we are nearly going through that nightmare all over again. I'm so glad you are here. Okay, just get a check. Is it the voice of working? Okay, yes. The test is working on. So if you are hearing my voice again, I'm sorry about that. I need to go on the test. But now it's good. Don't worry, compared to what we've been through, those little antics are hardly worth with our attention. Honestly, his involvement just makes me a question whether the three guys have any judgment at all. Let him come back for a dozen times and we'll just keep kicking him out. The result is finally catching on. Let's not let him throw off our plans. Yuta is right. If these cheap chicks are all he's got, there's no real threat to us now. But is that really all he got? Hmm, what's going on? Alright, I get Karma to patrol the area and keep an eye out for any sturdy foes. That way everyone can chill a little more. I don't know Karma was capable for that as well. In many cases, it seems the emergency has been handled. You all must be tired. Shall we head back to our rooms and rest? So, come and think of it, it's really it's really to time to get some rest. The vacation start off with such fun that now, with everything finally calming down, jumps in the script or in before you know it. After saying your goodbyes to everyone, you head back to your room in the hotel. The steady sound of the ocean lulls you into a peaceful sleep. So the next day here, brand new day. Hopefully those three gates cooperation don't mess with us today. Thanks for all hard work including in to report the result listed numbers have already recently by day by the day. There's a stir up a bit of trouble, sure, But if thanks to you and Alex and user hard work, that the results been improving so much. I could ever imagine something like this in the past. It's the it's only gonna get better from here. I believe we can do this. So, do we need to review the results, performance, and visitor flow? The current numbers are a real surprise compared to before. Just let me take a look. Okay, so let's take a fan view. Hmm. Okay, we can open for agents, archive for allies, and we could go over these mini games if I want to. So let's continue the story. It seems I have to go back to reception. Okay, where is it? Okay, I have to talk to Teresi again. Morning, Wise. How did you sleep last night? Sleep like a baby. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you after rest. Making sure every guest feels relaxation and energy for the seaside. That's what the resort is all about. Oh, and Yuzuha and Misa's are currently near the music festival stage, getting things ready. Since there are nothing else pressing at the moment, maybe you like go to check it out. Sounds good. No problem, honestly. After taking a peek at Mr. Aaron's guest list, kind I'm kind of excited for the festival too. So we're going to
何かありま
the
したらいつでも声をかけてくださいね。
ask about Yuzuha and Ali's future plans. So we're going to open a music festival, so we need to
海
talk to
の上での
her,
射的いかがでし
Yuzuha
ょ
and Ali's, for the suggestion. Morning wise, just in time, the lady actually picked the classical music for the festival open. Please, come on, hurry and talk her out of it. Classical music can live up to the different atmosphere just as well. And since I've studied it since childhood, I can make the arrangements even better. This is our music festival after all. It deserves a design that's fresh and original. You weren't that good negotiating when we first met. How you get so skilled? Fine. Let me think about a bit more for now. Let's get back to checking the performance first. So you're pretty energetic for this early hour. Okay, not just praising her right. Let's do some business thing. Hello, Christinix. Hello. So how the music festival prep going? Feeling totally recharged after a full night's sleep. Vanato is covering all the other attractions today, so Alice and I will diving headfirst into the music fest preparation. We'll reach out with few popular bands and singers, but most of the agency turned down the invitation after learning about the recent situation with the Amifield family. So why did we get Astra Yao? I know the singer, but there is still those learning to come. At this morning, we got all the dozen or so bands and singers confirmed for the performance. In the name of Famefield, we will make this music festival a success. Of course, but if we really want the festival to be a hit, I still don't think we should open with classical music because some few classical music elements into pop though. That will that I'm totally bored with. Anyway, we've still a lot to prep today. Sounds like fun. Okay, I'm going to help too. I know somebody who can do this. You are saying that, but it might be more tiring than you think. If it gets too much, you can always go chill on the beach chairs and soak up some sun. When I'm tired, okay, let's get walking. Having agreed with Alice and Yuja to take some more relaxed approach to the prep work, we spend some time setting up props in front of the stage, then wander down to the beach and splash in the water. Before you know it, the night flag finally falls. Finally falls. I can't believe it's that late today. Were we perhaps a little too efficient today? Have you gone? Haven't we got most of the prep done already? Alright, you're stressing way too much. Why don't we grab Bella and Monato head over to the Silver Fox drink stand? We could catch the evening place and watch some spooky movies. Watching movies with friends at night, I never tried that before. Let's go. Okay, this is our work. This is our job. I could provide some movies. Oh, ghost! There's a ghost. Okay, what's going on? Is that really ever ghost? I think we should call Ghostbusters. What? Did someone say ghost? Yeah, it looks like it. Guessing our movie not gonna to have a right hit. Alright, guys, let's go and check what's going on. What are you doing here for real? Somebody's screaming for ghosts. If it means ghosts, this place is really haunted. One of the bystanders saying, what the ghost actually it is. Okay, let's go and investigate what's happened. Is it... Oh, it seems ghosts. Proxy cannot deal with ghosts. I think we should call Ghostbusters to come down here and find out what the ghost exactly is. Okay, whatever. Just get some intel. First with these frightened female tourists. Can you describe that? Where do you see them and what does it look like? Get up! The place is haunted. We can't stay here. But I want to fix it, Jetty. Besides, you are one who insists on this resort. If I warned you about these rumors on internet about this place being haunted, what's happening exactly? Can you describe what the ghost actually looks like? Oh, calm down. He's a real person, not a ghost. You're a real person, right? I'm wise. I'm Proxy. Maybe I could get some intel from internet. Calm down, real person. This place is haunted. Those rumors were true after all. We're just taking a walk here when all these paranormal things just start happening. Some result like this is a result for ghosts. More like, where do you see this? The reception, the shopping area, cafe. Just go check up by yourself. Help yourself. I just like my girlfriend. My legs are so weak I can barely walk. Somebody help get us back to the hotel. We need to check it out and go home. Okay, this two panic couple, two panic there's two panic people up here, and they're all seeing ghosts, and it seems everywhere. Discuss your hunting with allies and Yuzuha. So let's talk with them. Okay, let's talk with them. Is it really a ghost, or just a Horcrux? Did you say that this place haunted Yuzuha? You promised this vacation would have nothing to do with ghosts. Haunted? This should be happening. I haven't sent myself to return to present this at this resort. Why? So let's over and check out what's going on. Are you ready to check it out? Okay, let's go.
誰か叫んでる？何事？
Okay. Investigate with Yuzuha and allies. We have to locate what the ghost is look like and how can we extinguish it. A head-shaped balloon, bow high as an air, hovers in midair. Is I aliveless? Yes. Yet there is uncertain feeling that they might be start slowing any second and Proxy escape with go. The balloon! Okay, the first check is the balloon. Although it looks scary. but not a ghost. Okay, let's check out aquarium, database, and checkerboard rods. A very portrait for a woman hangs on the wall. If I remember correctly, that the East painting wasn't here before. The woman smiles early, there's early. You can't make out her face, but her skin is well as a corpse. Could this be the creepy portrait those folks were talking about earlier? Okay, okay. I don't think
大丈
really
夫だ
it's
よ、アリス。
a
ほ
ghost.
ら、ついてきて。
I think somebody has intention to do this to scare these
行かな
people
きゃダメ
away.
なの。
A jacket goes held upside down. The head is twitching obviously upon closer inspection. The inverted posture combined with its very shattered body seems to herald the arrival of some horrific presence. Meanwhile, her footsteps come from behind, barely monitors age and your other companions. Everyone was drawn here by the commutation. Commutation? Is it? I don't know.
何これ、こんな不気味なのあったっけ。
いや、記憶にねえ。リゾートにこんな気味悪いもん置くやつがいてたまるか。
I don't remember anything like this either. Maybe why don't we just call Chingy and Suryan and come down here and have an investigation?
僕も全く覚えがない。とにかく撤去しよう。お客さんはかなり怖がっているようだし、なんだか僕の具合も悪くなってきた。
You reach out these weird objects, but your hand passes right through them. No matter how many try to
どうして
try.
触れないの。ここにあるのに。
Okay, let's read this again. No matter time you try, you fail to contact these objects, no physical fall. Strange. Is it really a ghost? It's right here. Why can't I touch it? It's some like hologram, of course. Is it not ghost?
ありえないわ。きっと悪い冗談。
There's also Register trying to grab the objects, but touches nothing but air. Her face turns pale. The visitor had witnessed both failed attempts. The fear growing as it becomes clear these early objects have no physical form. Whispers spread amongst the guests, unease and panic starting to ripple through the crowd.
どうしてずっとウィリスさんのデマだと。でも実体が全くないってことは。
お嬢さん、落ち着いてください。お客様の前です。責任者自らあのことを認めてしまったら
みんなとりあえず落ち着いて。まだ結論を出すには早いよ。できることからやってこう。マナと周りのお客さんをよろしく。落ち着かせてホテルか安全な場所に移動させて。エーゲさんはテレーゼを部屋に連れてってあげてほしい。
ああ、任せろ。
お嬢さん、落ち着いて。お部屋まで一緒に行きましょう。
よし。アキラくんとリンちゃん、それとアリス。
You realize Alice isn't following you. After seeing these eerie objects, her nerves finally snapped and her brain completely shut down.
立ったまま気絶してる。アリスってホラー耐性ないもんね。なのに正面からこんなの見ちゃったから。ねえアリス、もしもーし。返事しないと前髪を七三分けにしちゃうよ。風船、肖像がぬいぐるみ。よかった、戻ってきたみたい。よしよし、大丈夫だよ。誰もアリスを傷つけたりしないからね。ダメ、恐ろしすぎるのだわ。あまりにも非対称すぎるのだわ。
That's what you're freaking about.
怖がるポイントはそこかい？
あれ自体も恐ろしいけれど、あのアンバランスさが恐怖をよりかきたて キラ、リン、ユズハ、誰でもいいからあれを早く形。そうしたいのは山々なんだけどね。そもそもあれに触れなくって。で、あれ
The attention shift back to alert to the hunted objects, but only found a way to vanish without a trace, as if they were never there at all.
全部なくなってる。私たち何もしてないのに、なんで話が違うのだわ、ユズハ。ここにはお化けなんて出ないって。触れなくって跡形もなく消えてしまうなら、それはもうお化け以外ありえないのだわ。
There's no such thing as ghosts. It's something you can explain. You need to investigate that. I think we should call public security down there and have an investigation to find out what exactly it is.
大丈夫だよ、アリス。下見に来た時は何にもなかったんだから。つまり今になって起きたってことは。
This isn't just a regular hunting.
この怪奇現象の背後には何かがあると言いたいんだね。
そう、怪談屋の古参として言わせてもらえば、ほとんどの怪談は超常現象なんかじゃないの。じゃあ何なのってなったら、それをユザーたちで調べるんだから。
If it's something not supernatural, I think somebody is behind this, but if that means those thugs, which is come from three gates, are responsible in this?
客はいい感じに散らしといたぜ。ついでにこの辺もぐるっと見てきたけど、怪しいやつは見当たらなかった。
お疲れマナト。今日はもう遅いし、今ある手がかりじゃ調査も進められないから、とりあえず今は休もう。今夜の騒ぎが明日に響かないといいけど。ゆずは、リン、私一人ではとても眠れないのだわ。一緒にいてくれないかしら。もちろんだよ。ごめんね、怖い思いさせちゃって。
Betty, would you keep her company tonight?
アリスはまだしばらくは立ち直れないようだな。リン、ユズハとアリスの言葉頼んだよ。さて、
アキラくんもだいぶ参ってるみたいっすけど、平気っすか？
もちろん大丈夫だと思う。一人で部屋にいるくらいなんともないさ。
Has a whole lot of nightmares and arguing outside the room makes go back to sleep impossible. Better head out to see what's going on. The next day is here. Hopefully the ghost, they're finally still there. Legs and tails. Ask H what happened. You want to stay calm when this place is haunted? Okay, some of the guests is starting frustration about the ghost. So let's talk about H. There's some angry guests out there. H seems to be trying to communicate with some agitated tourists, but it's not going well. After yelling at him 10 times, they just walk away. Good morning, Mr. Wise. Who are these tourists just now? How about that? Stay calm and hurry up. Some posts about not the internet not right after it happened. Now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists who weren't at the scene last night were losing trust the result after seeing the photos online. Early this morning, lots of them rushed over to demand refunds and checking out. I can manage things here. Please help our receptionist. She is probably dealing with the way more complaints over there. She won't be able to handle it alone. I'm counting on you. Okay, it seems the guests are urging to leave the place as soon as possible after this place is haunted. Okay, let's deal with those frustrating guests. Dear guests, stay feeling calm. The resort has never taken your safety lightly. Please trust us. Stay calm? How can we stay calm? The internet's flooding ghost videos and photos right now. Just make sure his cues look even more chaotic. Please give us some time. We will get back to you with the answer soon. They don't want to get way to answer the hunter result. Bottom line. We are checking it right now. Are you giving a refund or not? Keep fighting around the bush and we'll expose you as a fraud on the internet. I receive everyone's request regarding refunds. I process your request one by one for sign up in an orderly manner. Receive tears of welling up tears eyes with opposing the reception area. Someone suddenly tapped the shoulder. You turn to find Betty, Eugenia, and others stand behind you. You all move to the convenient spot to talk. Okay, those guys.
お化けが出たって話がこんなに早く広まるなんて、このままじゃリゾートが。
So, in short, everyone rushed to leave and getting refunds. So, we need to get cooking to find what the ghost really is. So, we will find what the ghost it really is. We can comfort these frustrating guests or upsetting guests like that.
うん。さっさと真相を明らかにしないと。運営の方はマナトに任せて、ユズハたちは事件の捜査をしよう。今のままじゃフェスどころじゃなくなりそうだしね。ユズハ、本当に私たちで調査をするの？アーノルドに任せておいた方が。お嬢様、昨日はユズハとリンちゃんを絞め殺す勢いで抱き枕にしてたのに、もう腰が引けちゃった？というか、普段家でもぬいぐるみを左右対称に抱いて寝てるわけ？それとアーノルドさんだけど、あなたのお家のことでまだ忙しくしてると思うよ。階段に立ち向かうのはユズハたち階段屋の役目じゃない。でも今まであなたが連れて行ってくれたのはどれも大したことないやつばっかりだったのだわ。本当の階段はこれが初めてなんだから。あんなにも非対称で恐ろしくて実体のないものが目の前に現れるなんて。アリス、落ち着いて。昨日も言ったけど、ほとんどの階段は超常現象なんかじゃ。よくできました。でもね、それ続きがあるんだ。階段屋の新メンバーのためにも一回言っとかないとね。どんな階段の裏にもこの世の未知なる何かが隠れてるの。それを解き明かした先に見える真実は人の仕業だったり、でもね、謎の答えがどんなものだってそれを見ることができるのは勇気ある人だけなの。どう？結構いいこと言うでしょ。だからユズハは階段が大好きなの。マナトもきっとその言葉に感銘を受けて階段屋に入ったに違いないのだわ。そんなわけないじゃん。今のはここ何日かで考えたやつだし。なんですって。せっかくちょっと感動してたのに。ごめんね。でもすっかり調子が戻ったじゃん。本当はまだ怖いのだわ。あのお化けのショックが強すぎて。いいじゃんいいじゃん。じゃあ調査の第一歩だね。バカンスを満喫しつつリゾートも盛り上げてこの夏をエンジョイしよう。本気で言ってるの？それはもはや調査でも何でもないのだわ。
なんとなく読めた気がするな。さながらシュシュタイトといったところかな。
Just wait a moment here. to do some work here. Just really click. Just wait for a few moments here. Sorry about that, everyone. I had to wait. I had to do some work now. Before we click work. Okay.
その通り。今回の怪奇現象が本物か偽物か。まあ、リゾートの人気が落ちてるって結果でなんとなく当たりはつく。でも、もし怪奇現象がもう一度起きてくれたら、調査が一気に進むかもしれないよ。
As long the resort keeps attracting more people. Okay. I could choose number 2. The ghosts won't be able to stay hidden for long. So, if the ghost is not exist in the world, they finally could see some what they say in this theory. Finally he will say the truth. I say just wait a moment. I just search the word. Just wait a moment. So, if the ghost is to be fake, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Okay. I think the ghost vitality will withhold one flaws. That means it not ghost, maybe some kind of disruption.
これまで通りリゾートを盛り上げて噂が下火になれば、そのうちお化けも姿を現すはずだ。
でも、二度もあんなことが起きたら、それこそリゾートの評判は地に落ちてしまうのだわ。何か起きるまでは静観するしかないのかしら。そんなわけないでしょ。テレーゼたちにこのリゾートで過去に何があったのか聞いてみなくちゃ。お化けが出てくる前にね。
We sort of friends with allies and user. Allies off to talk to Helen and user is checking with Mia. Go see what they found or head straight to Therese. She's probably one who knows this result best. So, to finally clear all this angry gas. Why? You're here, so we're dealing with tourist complaints all day, so a bit low on energy, please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resources playing calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. It's the wise, come to see us for a reason. Is there anything we can help you with? To get to what the hunting actually it is. I see, no need to be so far. We will answer that as best we can. About that the situation with Phillies. Really, the guys didn't show up of the resort had been offering just over a year. Due to wildlife hunting we first opened, our business took a nosedive, and we couldn't recover our internal investment. This when he came to us saying he couldn't bear to see his place go under and wanted to help. Back then, Wells already a division manager at 3 Gates Corp. Riding high on his own success, years have passed, and he still stuck that manager position with no promotion. Haha, I guess that's a problem. I'm catching up with him for all his dirty needs. Long story short, we just went back then and thought you find a lifeline. Please assign a contract with him. According to the agreement, 3 Gates Corp gave you a huge sum of money to strict decline for the repayment. That money only belonged to the resort struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profit. Now, with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. What happens if you can't pay up? Is it they were burning a place down just like Long Sharks, or take the place to take over by them? According to terms agreement, the result retransferred to 3 Gates Corporation. I suspect there's They seem all along to take the resort, so they will take over it. So, no crying, no use crying over the passing sick now. If only could save up enough to pay the debt and interest, I would have to lose skip over and snake whales anymore. The snake whales anymore. Okay, whatever. I'd like to know more. Hello, people. Anna, everything else got something to say. And we sent all of the ring return the people with Kamanosuke, but we didn't spot anything suspicious. But Emily saw a mosquito landing on the thin air. A mosquito of landing on the thin air? Anna, Anna. I'm not sure either. I was sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. It wrong. I'm gonna to bring a camera and take a photo tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. Anna, Anna. That's season hunting, right? If this empty won't tell us so. Gonna protect the resource reputation. Actually, Mr. Vice, there's something I haven't mentioned before. The resource built 11 years ago. And way back then, the so-called Midsummer Resort, we kept that for most people until now. Rest about this age, don't need to keep hiding any more wise allies, and you do have got so much for us. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of the midsummer in industry, I can guess, in the in assets, the same midsummer in that once it felt three gates dropped the military patch before disappearing during fall of the cold capital. The COO of Midsummer Inter was my father, as well as Edge was an empty first master 11 years ago. During fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the hollow during with almost with all Midsummer in assets. Before all of this, his plan to transform Midsummer Inc. from military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resource was made to be first step in this transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and the company downfall turned everything into form of waves. Due to the fall of old capital, the result of it was focused indefinitely. This his father showed me a great kindness. So I stay here with other staff, tending to Midsummer in remaining assets to look after the young mess. After 6 years, I found in cabinet standing on, on my own to feet. So I decided to properly take the care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But keeping calling the summer resort is finishing with summer industry. Is it that meaning industry? I don't know. I mean, what's so? Whatever. It could show it be too obvious to avoid unnecessary complexity. After careful consideration, we decided to rename Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry we did just share all this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just haven't expect all of this to happen. I hope that we share can help you get closer to behind the hunting. So we got a bunch of clues. So I think the three case cooperation want to scare you to pay back their bad debts. Is it that meaning? Understand, I'm sorry. If I come across any other clues, I sure will let you know. So, in short, they want to get back the place as soon as possible. After wrapping up the chats with the resource staff, you join analysis and you two are equal spot to exchange what you've reached to find each to find out. Okay, asterisk, meet up with allies and you just someone tries to clues. So, it seems highly likely is Free Gates cooperation due their fame. Oh, it's more than this is more to it than I thought. I feel like There's something that could be a crucial clue. What Therese said. There's a great bit of info here, but keep scanning out like that almost grown on your head. Alright, speak up. Hold on, you two, huh? You think about some more. It's like that feeling a painting looks symmetrical, but something off in some tiny corner, and you just can't figure it out where it's driving you crazy. Take your time and think on it twice. You quite, you quite a few helpful. We got a quite few helpful details from last round of questioning. Maybe that was here mid-level X at three gates has his eye on Eastern Fantasy Resort itself, but this somewhere in the corrupted backing behind it. But what could this somewhere corroborate mean to him? And get Teresa to hand over the resort. He first spread rumors about his being hunted, then played the nice guy to get close, started displays with Jack, and just wait for it slowly to collapse so he could take it over legally. And that explained why the start of the trouble with other day. If the result managed to recover and cover his debt, the whole plan will revolt about. He had no choice to try to sabotage the business. Now that's not is the hunting itself. If we can just figure out how to pull off these ghostly tricks. Hmm. You too, huh? Why did you suddenly grab my towel? So you stop. So you stop making those weird noise while you're thinking. Just that too much, allies. Why is right? Keep frowning like that, and you give yourself wrinkles. Her phone empty at that the resort make pretty good money yesterday, so he went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you have to head up for something fixing to clear your mind? Well, standing here nowhere isn't gonna help. But you two, why are you coming with us? You're going out to see friends listening to someone go non-stop about I stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go enjoy the series and clear your head. So ask anything. And the internet. Even the trouble isn't over yet. I'm just a bamboo in charge of go out to sea. When I can't be for much help, the least I can do is stick to my post. There. Yeah. I got the resort big boat repaired. With that beauty back in action, we just sell more fodder and catch more even bigger fish. Come to think of it, if I left everything well in front of HDD system before bed last night, early this morning, very safe. HD was bought and upgraded and also fishing program. Maybe I should give it a try today. Very! Just smart! And just so clever! And then, are we head out to sea now? Let's go! With my modified fishing rod! Together with the MP and allies who bought a large boat and head towards water farther, farther from the resort. Cut the lights!
うーん、あの違和感は一体。
考え事かい？悩みなら聞くよ。
ごめん、遊ばせ。私ったらぼーっとしてお化けの正体を考えてたのだわ。どこかで見たような気がして。ゆずはの言う通り、真実は勇気ある人だけが見れるものなのだわ。リゾートの皆さんは真実を欲してる。もう未知に震える小ウサギではダメなの。
騎士官は潜在意識からの訴えだそうだ。無視しない方がいい。答えは近いところにあるかもしれない。でも今は気分転換をしよう。さっき水平線の方にイルカがいたんだ。
え、本当に？イルカはシンメトリーで可愛いのだわ。 あなたやゆずはマナトに出会っていろんなことが変わったのだわ。
アリスは変化が苦手かい？
未知や失うことでもあるから少し怖い。階段もそう。でも今は少し前向きに捉えてるのだわ。あなたたちといると変化は驚きをくれるもの。なんか恥ずかしい。これは内緒なのだわ。特にゆずはには。あっちにクジラが。
え、クジラ？どこだい？
もうちょっとこっちに来てくれたら教えるのだわ。
After spending a long afternoon on the boat with allies, we return to the resort. It's back! Your ghost is back again! Okay, what exactly has happened? What's wrong?
また何かあったみたいなのだわ。
Okay, the guest claimed that the ghost is coming again, so we're going to
アリス、
the real
大
place.
丈夫かい？
大丈夫。それより気になることがあるのだわ。
Okay, what is the
アキラ、
report
一
says?
緒に
Why is ours go back just in time just to take the one of the resorts after running normally the ghost and couldn't speak still anymore? The ghost part before daylight. Now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really disgraceful. So worry, I have to make sure the festival or everybody is right away, so this doesn't have much of an impact on our result image. Alright, what's wrong? I see a mosquito hovering mid-air. This must be stuff going on. What are you thinking? You have to excuse me, but I have to worry about whatever my query is right or not. As everyone was there, the hunter object was. Investigate the incident with allies, so we have to go to investigate what exactly is that. No matter how many times it feels so scary, going to push yourself, allies. So I find more importantly, there should be something around here, something invisible yet definitely tangible. What's that? Without offering such explanation, I was search around with the object like nervous but determined a little rabbit to pulse the air, spinning around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts on her nose and ears to work, her nose twitching to pick up sand, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. You're about to jump in and help her out of this slightly awkward situation when ally suddenly seems to actually touch something without a moment hesitation. She coaches her first and purges the air in front of her, and right where there was nothing for an object so it shifts from invisible to visible. So if you're not ghost, what exactly is this? Found it. Is it? This is
アリス、これ。これは最新型のホロプロジェクター。限りなくリアルな映像を投影できる機材で、私たちが見た実体のないお化けは全部これが作り出してた幻なのだわ。そう、これがお化けの正体。分かってしまえばこんなものって感じだけど、透明になる機能があったせいで随分してやられたのだわ。
how could it stay invisible?
なるほど。光源がわからなかったせいで 誰もがこのホログラムを怪奇現象だと思ったのか。とはいえどうやって透明になんて。
アキラ、あなたが気づきをくれたのだわ。騎士官は潜在意識の訴え。だから無視してはいけないって。だから私、この騎士官がどこから来るのかよく考えたの。ホロプロジェクターを連想するのは簡単だったけれど、光源をどうやって隠すのかが問題でしょ。けど私たちは似たようなものを見たことがあった。そしてそれこそが騎士官の源だったのだわ。
わかったぞ。グレースさんが海上射的のために用意してくれたドローン。
ドローン？確かにあれも見えたり見えなくなったりしたけど、同じ仕組みなの？私の知る限り、物体を安定して不可視にする技術なんて新エリートには存在しないはずだった。だからあのドローンが一瞬とはいえ、それをやってみせたことで、正直怪奇現象の見えない根源を探すなんて生きた心地がしなかったけれど、私の仮説は証明されたのだから。
大したものだ、アリス。君のおかげで事件の真相が明らかになるかもしれない。早速グレースさんに連絡して。
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from BioBlock Happy Industries. The moment topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up less than 5 minutes.
やあやあ、来たよ。早速だけど、君たちが話していたホロプロジェクターとやら、お姉さんに見せてくれるかな？
お手数をおかけするのだわ。あなたが持ってきたドローンとこのプロジェクターが同じ技術を使ってるか調べてほしくて。
Grace took the projector and examines it closely.
間違いないね。表面に全く同じ塗料が使われてる。いいかいみんな。これはカメレオンというんだ。
カメレオン？
カメレオン？希少な新素材か何かかな。
軍は長いこと武器や戦闘員を不可視化する技術を求めていてね。軍需産業はその実現に躍起になってきたんだ。このカメレオンはそんな中でスリーゲート軍港が出した微妙な回答さ。こいつを機器に吹きつけて温度を調整してやることで、機器が周囲の色に同化して視覚的なステルス性を得られるんだ。けど効果が外的な要因に左右されやすいという欠点があってね。温度の低下や赤外線の照射、それにちょっとした衝撃なんかでもすぐに同化が解除されてしまうんだよ。
どうりでアリスが一回叩いただけで見えるようになっちゃったんだね。
とにかく軍事的なニーズには到底応えられないものだから、3ゲートが特に PR してないのも不思議はないね。ベンがいい条件で提携の契約を結んでくれてね。1ロット分のカメレオンをもらえる代わりに、私がテストと改良を手伝うことになって。
いろいろとご教授くださり感謝なのだわ。つまりこういうことでいいかしら。カメレオンは欠陥のあるステルス技術として一般には流通していないと。
そのはずだよ。うちみたく提携してる会社は他にいるかもしれないけど、素材の大半は3ゲートの倉庫にあるんじゃないかな。
なるほど。これでお化けの正体が分かったな。
そうそう。ここに来る道すがら、私もお化けについて聞いたよ。その感じだと3ゲートが関わってるんだね。
確率にして 88% そうだと思われるのだわ。ウィリスが3ゲートの指示でやったのか確証がないけれど、少なくともこのリゾート中にプロジェクターが仕込まれてて、恐怖のホログラムを垂れ流してるのは確かなのだわ。
それは私としても放っておけないな。最近おちびちゃんは何かとストレスが大きいし、安藤とベンには息抜きがいる。 休暇を台無しにさせるわけにはいかないからね。
隠されたプロジェクターはまだまだあって、私たちだけでは見つけるのに時間がかかりすぎるのだわ。
I stand on tiptoes and whispering something into Grace's ear.
面白いアイディアだね。いいよ、乗った。すぐ取り掛かろう。
ありがとうなのだわ。それとアキラ、スマホを借りてもいいかしら。私たちは。
Of course.
もちろん構わないとも。それでこれから何をしようというん？
科学で階段に立ち向かうのだわ。
You hand the phone to Ala, she and Grace walk off, chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she's come back with the phone. Place the gift in your hand, then the ghost monitor and list you both to other hunted objects. So it's time to reveal the truth of the ghost. All set, here's your phone back. Guys, want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use memorial filter. A photo? Yeah, aiming to where I'm standing, and if there is anything strange in camera veil. I good, right? Oh, it's so blurry. The camera screen reveals an outline for a visual invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone shutter bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect. The camera reflects can detect invisible objects. So how does it even work? Like Grace mentioned before, Shyamalan coding is highly sensitive to infrared light, so she and unmodified the camera sensor and flash on the phone. With the panoramical filter, we can both pinpoint the projector's exact location and screen and disable the cropping by taking the photo. There is a quite few projectors sitting around this resort, which is finding them all in one go with the way easier. I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good hat. Hey, you're totally putting my own. You're totally putting me already. The tickets, yeah. Anyway, you tell Manato, can you roughly pinpoint the location of the remaining projectors? Once we're called down, once we use the camera to determine their exact location and reach it down. This is me a got very good idea where these ones might have stashed them. Yeah, sending error to give me walk a bit right. I go to check them out. So we're going to collect those projectors. The three note is signed agreement and has off to their respective hunted locations. Okay, we're going to retrieve all the projectors and then tell everybody the truth.
他では体験できませんよ。
うちの記録に
So we're
挑
going
み
to
たい人。
location, so let's go with you. Stand right here and check with the camera. I have a feeling you're in for a little surprise. Target spotted. Where? Oh, under the table. Underneath the counter. I knew they had a protector in place for this one. Once we get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. By the way, Wise, when you taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute side?
波にラ
Okay,
イ
the
トして
first
みたく
one
ない？
is in the surf stall, and the next one
海
is
の上での射的、いかがですか？
I can faintly hear something, like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps it is just my imagination. Did you check with the camera just in case? It's very safely in. Okay, it seems like in the shooting range, point towards the bar. Besides, now that we know what these places really are, they're way easier to crack down. Just get rid of this projector and make this unsettling totally as a central and try to image disappear for good. Second one
海の
found.
上での射撃
Let's
い
go
かがで
to
すか？
third one. Moto, you spot where it is. Up close. Stand here matches one from that projector perfectly. Let's see what shows up the camera. Okay, so on the ship, well, it's in the bow. It is on the bow. So the sticky need to gain not exactly fair and square. But looks like they need to fix it here. After getting holographic projectors hidden around the resort, you get the Teresa Age and Envy looking at these projectors. They can't hide their shock.
これが今回の騒動の全貌なのだわ。問題のプロジェクターは全て回収したから、もう怪奇現象に怯える必要はないの。よかった。本当によかった。やっぱりお父さんが残してくれたこのリゾートは無実だったのね。
お嬢さん、ハンカチを。これで皆さん、危機に陥ったこのリゾートを助けてくれてありがとう。改めて確信が持てた。みんな、わかんな。
もう少しでリゾートが手に入るところだったのに、私たちが来て経営が持ち直しちゃったから。当然、あの手この手で邪魔するよねってか。この間もおバカな手下と騒いでたけど、あれはおとりで、本命はその隙に部下がプロジェクターを仕掛けることだったのか。マナトが怪しいやつを探しても見つからないわけだよ。その頃には怪奇現象も遠隔操作で思いのままだったんだから。いいえ、それはまだできないのだわ。監視カメラの映像を全てチェックしても、ウィルスの手下は一切映ってなかった。あの狡猾な狐。ウィルスがそんな初歩的なミスをするはずはないと思っていたけれど、リゾートとは長い付き合いだから、監視カメラの場所も把握済みということみたい。
それに今んとこプロジェクターにはカメレオンが塗ってあったってだけだ。3ゲートが黒っていう決定的な証拠にはならね
You need to catch him in the act.
ここで決着をつけておかないとまた悪事は働くかもしれない。現行犯で捕まえればどれだけ狡猾な狐だろうと。
しかし、どうして奴らがまた幽霊騒ぎを起こしに来ると言い切れるんだ？
必ずしも幽霊騒ぎとは限らないのだわ。さっきも説明した通り、カメレオンはまだ不安定なもの。ウィルスのトリックはギリギリで成り立っていたに過ぎないのだ。ちょっとしたことでリゾート中のプロジェクターが、ひいては彼の計画が露見しかねない。それこそが彼の最も恐れていることのはず。
そういうことか。だから奴は必ずこれを回収しに来ると言うんだな。
状況は分かったわ。ミーヤとヘレンにも伝えておく。ウィリスさんの手下がまた来るかもしれないという。その時が来たら私たちも協力するわ。だからお願い、このリゾートを奪おうとする人たちに。
当然、ユズハたちに任せて。
Okay, we cover all the projectors, structure better and to prepare for ambush. We finally located, so we finally know that
他では体験できませんよ。
are the main reason of these troubles happen, and it seems like the three case cooperation is behind all this. They want to take over the resort because we have earned the debt. So if we can pay back the debt, so what's the purpose of taking back the resort? So they want to make a joke understory and claim this and make the benefit, to lose the benefit and then to take over. So that's the plan of Gates cooperation. So we're going to stop the plan. So we're going to prepare to ambush. So we know how they do the crime, not sort of crime, I think. The skills to, what should I say? I think you know how to make the ghost, you know the motivator. Now we just take who is doing it. We need to catch the person who is responsible for it. Then we could take him to public security in for whatever it's take, whatever. It's very hard to confuse. Okay, so the next episode we're going to get a rate of the free gates cooperation. So if you like my stream, don't forget to put that like and don't forget to subscribe and follow me on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. And don't forget to follow my socials. They're all on my YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. I'm going to see you all again and have a nice day.